Let's kick this off with Dream. We live in a dream. Life is a rainbow. You live in an existence where you use an afterimage. Pain. Color. Clumsy. Pink. I don't know, everyone's... I wear headphones. I feel alone. Anxiety. Happiness. Rain cloud. Kawaii. Childhood. Special. Ribbon. Bonnie. Heaven sent. I don't even know who won that. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. You very much are. Kind of standard. No, are you... Apparently Twitch has to update at the same time. But also doesn't need to update. You know what, that's about right for Twitch. Don't worry, I just walked into Cap. I don't know, Yuri. She probably was playing piano again. Whoa. Yeah, gotta have a lot of determination to, Yeah, it must be the determination, couldn't be a complete lack of interest in either things. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Sure, that's what it is. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. Yes, it's how memberships work. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. No. No. Whoa, Natsuki, you're very excited about this festival for someone who was, completely disinterested a day ago. It's gonna be great. Ooh, yeah. Well, thank you, Monica, for using your logical brain. I guess it's the first time you've done that so far. Weren't you complaining just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. Whoa, that's an L, really. It's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. As long as you can afford it. Yeah, ooh, the protagonist in with another complete fucking disregard for Sayori as a character. You sound like a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? What? Why would they have squid? I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna question it. Yeah, it's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? I mean, no, squid's good, but, like... Isn't squid kinda... no, guess not. Depends on how you're getting your squid. You of all people. No, I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Thanks, Monica. That joke also makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for today. For now. Monica, are you saying that the game is translated? Are you breaking the fourth wall again? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Well, bullying's not cool. Excuse me. Yeah, where is Sayori? I guess we just ignored Sayori. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. Shh. She's asleep. I wave my hand in front of her face. You were spacing out again. I'm gonna fucking beat this guy up. Yeah, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Sayori, if you want help, you're better off saying that you want help. I'm fine, see? No, clearly not. Sayori shows me a big smile, but I look at it and it's actually fake. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Uh-huh, right. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed and everyone is back to doing their usual nothingness. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since it's preparing the festival, they must be... Yeah, they must be spending a lot of time together. They must do that, because there's no other way of communicating. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk, because she doesn't do anything else for the club. Protagonist, what's up? This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, protagonist. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. Sure, I believe it. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Isn't Monica's problem the entire club? I just wanted to know if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too, I'm sure it is. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. True, you are in charge of the club. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. That's probably a good idea. Are you sure about that? Yeah, because there's nothing else that Monica is currently doing. She seemed like she wouldn't be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? Oh, I hate this guy. I hate this guy. The protagonist is so dumb. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, protagonist. I'm gonna fucking throw a brick at this cunt, honestly. How on earth did you reach that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. No, Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's like different now how it's always been. This guy's a fucking idiot. Do you think that maybe Sayori's just like that around you because she likes you? You're so funny, protagonist. Have you always thought that maybe you've always seen her as cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. No, you pointed out the fact that the protagonist is a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Yeah, Monica goes and speaks to Sayori. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I'd sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me to have fun with everyone else. It's impossible she's acting like this. Exactly how much... Oh my fucking god, I hate this guy. Now feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you! Why the fuck did the game... Oh, the music changed so the game won't let me continue. I look up and see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? Well, if I'm looking in the mirror, then no, I'm looking at garbage. There isn't that much time, so... sorry, didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried, I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. Ah, that's right, something just came up for a minute, but... Oh, sorry, I forgot to give the main character his dumbass voice. There's something just came up for me. What can I say now? I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Did you need to fucking say that? Does that help me in any capacity? No, you've just established the same thing I've had established for the last 4 hours. No, a bigger deal than it is. Fuck, I hate this guy. Oh, what a fucking dickhead. What? No, you fuckwit. Have some subtlety. Talk outside. I've been thinking about Sayori, that's all. So Sayori... Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. Thinking about her, yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Yeah, exactly, you could say that part. I'm gonna start with, oh, I was thinking about Sayori. Fucking idiot. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. Look, Natsuki, I don't need the tsundere. I get that you're actually right. But, like... Anyway, you're her best friend, yeah? I guess so, yeah. In that case, maybe... I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you'd be the first person she would go to, right? No. No, this guy's a fucking idiot. Dense as bricks. I won't talk to him about fuck all. Well, I guess it's true. I mean, some people just... I mean, most people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, it's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it would be a lot more obvious. Yeah, should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki really wants us to read. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? We're friends, childhood friends. Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We're just childhood friends. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... Now we start lying to ourselves. Jeez, if you're fine, let's hurry and get started. Yeah. Alright, everyone. It's time to read poems. And everything's back to normal. I make eye contact with the fourth wall breaking machine. And she smiles as she prepares to break the fourth wall for the 15th millionth time. I wonder what she talked about with Sayori. Sayori. I don't even know who the fuck liked my poem. This is your best one so far. I think it was a Sayori poem. You did a really nice job, protagonist. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. Is everything alright? Of course, everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or anything? No, it's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Alright. Hey, protagonist. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get close with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori. No. No! Protagonist. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori! I glance around the room to make sure no one else has noticed this. Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, protagonist. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori! Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. And instead of being the sane human being who runs out to follow her because you know that something clearly isn't right and there is clearly a level of pain here. Sorry, I'm just being a sane human being. Alright, well next is Monica. Hi, protagonist. Have you thought about what you want to submit at the festival? Well... yeah, gotta perform in front of people. Same thing you've been bitching about for the last hour and 10 minutes. I have to give it some more thought. Alright, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. I'm positive it won't. I fucking hate this guy. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. The dynamic duo of someone who clearly has something going on underneath and some fuckwit who deserves to be strangled out. Proved once again by this fucking line of dialogue. Yeah, probably. You do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? No, actually, statistically speaking, I've spent more time with Natsuki than anyone else. Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just, I'm not teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you could talk to me every once in a while too, I would love to, but the game refuses to let me. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Yes. No, it's nothing like that. I'm still just getting used to being in here. That's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or anything. Let me read your fucking poem. I didn't really mean it like that. Oh, don't worry about it. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. Alright. I have to read. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The Lady Who Knows Everything. Title drop. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought, and here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of currents of the wind. Day after day I search, I hope with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the is that twilight-lit sky? Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. Then a lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. The end. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. Sure, not getting philosophical here, are we? Oh, I think that finding the answers to things is... Oh, fuck it, you know, you can have it. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put too much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start losing its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers to write more about things that are sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. What do you mean? I get it. I get it. You mean one-dimensional. Ah, yeah, that. Are you saying I'm three-dimensional, Monica, and you're two-dimensional? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot more easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, okay, or bad, they'll want to focus on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. You're a fucking weirdo. And you're the only one who like acts like this. Everyone else is just like sane. Yuri. I'm so glad that the game did this loading bit again. Alright, enough with the fake praise, Yuri. Yeah, I'm sure my writing has improved over 3 fucking days. That's how writing works. Has my advice been useful to you? No. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica for what? Yeah, I'm sure you're all awkward when you were all fighting constantly. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. Yeah, okay, I can't disagree with that one. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. Lucky for me, I don't actually write anything. I choose 20 words and put them on a piece of paper and that's it. It's a great way for me to spend time with the other beings in the club. But it's fun to getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, protagonist? Yeah, well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know. I always believe that what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. Yeah, it's comforting. I'm almost afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri silently stands there for a minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Wow, you took that completely wrong. It's not as bad as you making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. Oh, I'm sorry I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. It doesn't help that the main character is made of bricks and can't literate himself properly because he's an idiot. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking, being disliked. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright, do you want to share your poem now? Yeah, sure, here. I can't read your fucking handwriting. Oh. Beach. Something Marvel millions of years in the making, where the fucking womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. Yeah, I guess it translates. One can only build a sand castle where sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick out your foundations until you give in? What? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles. Foam? Fuck it, I'm not gonna doubt it. while my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils, turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore, drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. No, the inane thing is the fact that I have to try and fucking read that. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well... It was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to compare the differences in our writing style, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she'd want to do something like that. She probably wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, sure. You totally weren't hostile in that entire thing. Thanks for sharing. Alright, Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright, well yeah, it doesn't blow me away. But there's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not my style, I mean, it's fine. Come to think of it, it reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Sure. Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Wow, that's completely different than how you usually act. Yeah. I'm gonna fucking strangle this guy. I hate this guy so much. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You can say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. I'll be your beach. Fair enough. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. Oh, I see. I'll be the beach that washes away your worry. Washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bath in the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash away your insecurities. Oh, it's actually wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful. when you press your lips up to mine. Oh, I get it, because it's a longer part. It's actually kinda... I'll be the beach that washes away your worries away. I'll be the... yeah. That's the same line as before. But if you let me... What? If you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a bit more solemn. Well, that's... Jeez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Sure, I believe neither of you. Oh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. So you both have different opinions on whose idea this was. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that every once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Alright, you three, we're done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Yeah, hold on a second, is it... No, she didn't say anything strange. Is it because she didn't say 4? That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase, jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Is the game, like, hinting at a surprise plot twist? In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. I'm gonna strangle this fucking person. Ah, seems you're right. Wow, you're hinting that something's gonna happen to Sayori because you guys keep mentioning how different it is without Sayori. Yeah, Sayori helps light the mood. It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. She's sick. I thought she was... She's sick. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Yeah, she wasn't feeling well, went home. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously, of all the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. That's what I mean! I didn't know we weren't being all lovey-dovey. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ah, that curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Wow, yeah. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide on what everyone will be doing this weekend. Yeah, aren't you baking? I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Yeah, you probably will need lots of them. Will you be able to handle it all by yourself? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. I just don't have anything for you to do. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Why the fuck would you say that? Oh my god. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That might be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I will never grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. No, she doesn't. No one can fucking read it. Alright, so Yuri will be making banners and decorations to set the atmosphere. About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Yes, I see your mind is racing. Great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, protagonist, the actual useless one in the club. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth am I going to respond to a suggestion like that? Well, how am I supposed to respond to yes? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Yeah, if I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Well, Yuri, as I will now mention, baking for a lot of people is quite hard. Protagonist may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Oh great, another fucking argument. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? It sounds like you're making excuses for the protagonist to... What are you saying? It'd be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't, as someone who's done a lot of baking, while doing it in 24 hours is possible, like if you want it to be really good, and if you're making for a lot of people, sometimes planning ahead's a good idea. Then again, you may come into the issue where it's sitting around for too long. Just what do you think? Guys, let's just settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to the protagonist to decide how he would like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really got the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry, I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. Protagonist, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case... But of course, I'm going to go with... Before I actually make a choice... The game has this weird thing where it kicks me out of any choice where I choose Monica, so I'm going to say Monica. Well, I guess I should be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on a second. Yeah. Let's hear it. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But the protagonist was the one who, that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. And we won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Well, maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. Oh my fucking god. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So you're gonna do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for the protagonist to help one of you two. So I guess that's what we'll do. I can't choose Sayori for the same reason I can't choose Monica. Just save the game here. Well, actually, yeah, no, I'll just save the game here. I think that'll be the end of today's stream. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. I wish you good fortune. I hope you win the lottery. Fuck it, let's go with that one today. I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.